Welcome back to Access Amusement, Orlando's premier resource for accessible travel. Today, we're over at Universal Orlando Resort to check out our autism-friendly resort recommendations. When booking resorts for guests with sensory sensitivities, here's a few key things we research. Theming intensity, noise level, resort layout, room, location, and flexibility, transport type and predictability, pool environment, access to quiet spaces. Loews Royal Pacific Resort is the standout choice among all Universal Orlando properties for families with sensory needs. The moment you walk into the lobby, guests are greeted by a soothing aroma that immediately sets the tone for a relaxing stay. The Polynesian-themed resort offers a tropical escape with a relaxed vibe. Unlike the bold, music-saturated environment of Hard Rock, stimulating lobby spaces of some other signature hotels, Royal Pacific has a gentler, more resort-like quality that many guests find naturally regulating. The resort offers rooms and suites in quieter areas of the hotel, away from the main pool and lobby areas, an important option for families who need to request a lower stimulation room location. Kid-friendly dining is available with on-site restaurants that can accommodate special dietary needs. The resort also features scenic walking paths that connect to the parks, offering a peaceful alternative to the shuttle buses. The water taxi service to City Walk is one of Royal Pacific's most sensory-friendly transport features. A calm, predictable, scheduled journey along the resort waterway that many children find enjoyable as part of the daily routine. For families who find bus boarding unpredictable and stressful, the water taxi is a meaningful alternative. Royal Pacific is one of 3 Universal hotels offering complimentary Universal Express Unlimited passes for Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure. Reduced queue time is not just a convenience. It can be the difference between a manageable park day and one that falls apart for families traveling with guests who are neurodivergent. The Express Pass removes a significant source of sensory stress without requiring families to go through the IBCCES or AAP process. Access Amusement sensory tip: ask one of our certified travel advisors about a room in one of the quieter wings of the resort, away from the pool entertainment area. The resort's lush walking paths provide a lovely, low-stimulation evening activity. The sound of the tropical landscaping and the quiet waterways are genuinely calming. Sapphire Falls offers a relaxing pool area, including waterfalls and a sandy beach, providing a calm space for sensory play. Boat transportation, like other Universal resorts, provides a relaxing start and end to the day. The Caribbean-inspired theming at Sapphire Falls is warm and colorful without being overwhelming. A resort aesthetic that feels genuinely pleasant to return to at the end of a stimulating park day. The waterfall pool and sandy beach area provide excellent sensory-friendly water experiences. The sound of running water is naturally calming for many children, and the sandy beach section offers tactile play in a manageable environment. The water taxi service to City Walk is a significant advantage for families who find bus boarding stressful. Loews Sapphire Falls Resort does not include complimentary Express Pass, so families who need queue assistance will want to ensure their IBCCES card and AAP application is in place before arrival. Access Amusement sensory tip: Sapphire Falls' waterfront location makes it one of the most visually calming signature hotels to navigate. The resort's outdoor areas, particularly around the lagoon and pool, are some of the quietest and most beautiful common spaces at any Universal Orlando Resort hotel. Loews Portofino Bay Hotel is Universal's flagship hotel. The most elaborately themed and most spacious in terms of room size, and the most comprehensively appointed in terms of dining and amenities. For families with guests whose sensory profile responds well to an aesthetically rich, cohesive environment, Loews Portofino Bay Hotel can feel genuinely wonderful. The Italian Village theming is beautiful and immersive. The piazza, the harbor with its replica Italian fishing boats, the warm lighting in the evening in a way that feels more like stepping into a storybook than a theme park hotel. For children who find beauty and order in carefully designed environments, this coherence can be calming. The generous room size, 450 square feet, the largest standard rooms at Universal, is a meaningful, practical advantage for families with children who need space and prefer a room environment that feels roomy and uncluttered. 3 pool areas across the resort also mean families can seek out a quieter pool on days when the main feature pool is busy. Loews Portofino Bay Hotel is one of the 3 Express Pass inclusive signature hotels, an important practical benefit for families focused on minimizing queue stress. Access amusement sensory tip. The piazza area at Loews Portofino Bay Hotel is at its most beautiful and calm in the early morning and evening, when the crowds thin and the warm lighting creates a genuinely magical, low-stimulation atmosphere. A quiet evening walk around the harbor with the family can be a lovely, regulating end to a park day. Hard Rock Hotel is one of Universal's most beloved and consistently popular signature properties, and one that requires the most honest sensory evaluation before choosing. The resort plays music throughout its common areas, including underwater at the pool. For guests who love music, find the bold rock and roll theming exciting, and are energized by a lively, high-energy environment, Hard Rock is a brilliant choice. For sensory-sensitive guests who need their hotel to feel like a calm retreat from stimulation, it is likely not the right fit. This is important to note, not as a criticism of Hard Rock. It is an exceptional hotel, but as an honest assessment for families whose primary consideration is sensory environment. If your child loves music and responds well to high-energy themed environments, Hard Rock could be a genuinely wonderful choice. If they need quiet and calm to decompress, Loews Royal Pacific or Sapphire Falls resorts will serve them better. Hard Rock is one of the 3 Express Pass inclusive signature hotels. Access amusement sensory tip. If Hard Rock is your hotel of choice for other reasons, speak to one of our certified travel advisors about a room as far from the pool entertainment area as possible, on a high floor and on the quieter side of the building. Room location can make a meaningful difference to the in-room experience, even in a lively hotel. If you or your family is planning an upcoming Orlando vacation and would like more information, a link to a certified travel advisor is in the description box below. Reach out for a free, no obligation conversation, because everyone deserves to experience the magic.